What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about Fear the Walking Dead, Morgan Jones, the crossover, Season 8, the Walking Dead series, what the timeline may be for the crossover. So if you don't know what we're talking about and you don't want to know, spoiler warning if you are not up to date of the crossover talk and you just don't want this information. So spoiler warning, just giving you the heads up. So Morgan Jones is a big character of The Walking Dead, and we have a theory about that we talked in another video. But first, guys, if you can, hit that subscribe button to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Stay in the know by subscribing. We post videos every day about The Walking Dead and other content, and I don't want you to miss out, guys. So stay in the know by getting notifications and subscribing. So Morgan Jones, I talked about in a video pretty recently. I had a video way back before they announced who the crossover character was, about it being Morgan possibly. So it's been set that it's Morgan Jones going to Fear the Walking Dead. But if you look at this picture right here, this is the Facebook page of Fear the Walking Dead. So they're really promoting Morgan Jones going to Fear the Walking Dead returns 2018 AMC, and they use this image. They could have used any image they wanted, but they used this image of Morgan with the Bo staff. So does that clue in a lot of things of the timeline? Possibly. But here's another image that we know that Morgan Jones is going to be the crossover character. He's already been filming with the cast of Fear the Walking Dead in Austin, Texas, or wherever they're at now, but it was in Texas that they moved there. So the big thing, though, is when is the timeline of when Morgan is with Fear the Walking Dead cast in Texas. So it could be only two things. It could be after Rick leaves him, before season 3, after season 3, but before season 5. We'll talk about the timeline breakdown in a second, but to me, and from what I gather, it's making more and more of a connection when Morgan leaves after season 8 to go to Texas. So people are like, that doesn't make sense. Where's the timeline? Where's this? I don't know 100%, guys. It's not 100% confirmed, but based on the information that I'm going to show you in a second, it just makes more sense that Morgan has some craziness in season 8, which we already know he's not right in the mind. He's all messed up. He's in clear mode. He's taking out saviors and doing this and having a problem with Jesus and having a problem with this. And he's trying to kill all the saviors by himself. And the theory, the Morgan leaves theory, my theory is that Rick and Morgan have a difference of opinion. Morgan wants to kill all the saviors. He has a problem when the decision is about Negan, the Carl death, the saviors, killing them. He gets away. But let's talk about what Gimple said on The Talking Dead on the crossover when it was revealed that Morgan will be the character. Even though Morgan is going to be featured on Fear, he has a lot of story left on The Walking Dead. Gimple's statement read, there's also a whole rest of season 8 to look forward to of The Walking Dead as well. Morgan's arc on The Walking Dead season 8 positioned him for the story on Fear. It was also important to see Fear's world and characters through new yet familiar eyes. So let's talk about this section right here. Morgan's arc in The Walking Dead season 8 positioned him for the story on Fear. Again, Morgan's arc in The Walking Dead season 8 positioned him for the story on Fear. So season 8 positions him for the story on Fear. Not season 3, not season 1, not season 5, season 8. Now, a lot of people are telling me that it's 2 years before this and Fear the Walking Dead is before The Walking Dead. Yes, I know all that information, but Fear the Walking Dead is before that. But is there a time jump to catch it up? Because season 8 of The Walking Dead is so much after the Fear the Walking Dead that people think that it doesn't make sense for that. And I can understand that, but is it between season 1 and season 3 before when Rick left Morgan and then he meets him again in the Clear House? People are not sure where the timeline is all over the place. So people are telling me that it's between the Clear part and season 5. But we saw the backstory of that. So where did he meet Eastman? Where was this section? Is that because people are wearing dead people's faces, some people think that he meets the Whisperers in Texas between season 1 and season 3 when he comes back, and so that's going to be the story arc of that. And it might well be. We might see even more of another backstory when he sees the Whisperers or something. So I think Morgan's connection to the Whisperers could be that way on the Fear the Walking Dead now. But we'll just have to wait and see in 2018, guys, at the end of season 8, what Morgan's decision is to leave or whatever, because we know that he's leaving The Talking Dead to go to Fear the Walking Dead. But where's the timeline at? It just doesn't make sense that we're talking about it in season 8 to go all the way back to season 1 to season 3 to do this, the clear mode, the crazy mode here. How did he get all these guns here? Did he go to Texas and then come back? It just doesn't make sense where he would be in Georgia to go to Texas, to go to Georgia again, to go up to Virginia. He's just traveling all around way too much. So hopefully the storyline makes sense, because here, when he was being introduced slowly that he was following the group, and then he finally came around in season 5, he already met Eastman, and then we had the backstory for that. So the timeline of Wikipedia, and people are quoting me timelines in 2 years and this thing, it doesn't make sense to me to go all the way back to the very beginning of Morgan, to have him in season 8, to go there and connect here into season 5. But to me, it just better makes sense on the show connecting them. The writers have that responsibility. We're the viewers. We can only theorize and hypothesize and what it means and break it down. The writers have to do it. Is it when here he meets Tabitha and he goes back with Eastman's skills already? It wouldn't make sense if you see Morgan with all these bow skills for him to go back and not have all those skills on Fear the Walking Dead now. I can understand the clear mode where he'll be between all that, but he's still in clear mode now in season 8. So we're going to get a little crazy Morgan, I would assume, if it happens where he leaves in season 8 and goes to Fear the Walking Dead. But Fear the Walking Dead season 4 is going to be drastically different. We have 2 new season regulars, these 2, plus Lenny James, plus another actress. Gimple's coming over from The Walking Dead to Fear the Walking Dead, and part of a lot of people say that he should just stick on Fear the Walking Dead or he should be fired, but I don't think he should be fired. I think he needs to change his mind because he's done some good things on The Walking Dead. This lady is also on Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know her name, but either way, we're going to have 3 new cast regulars plus Lenny James plus the other cast, so I'm excited for Fear the Walking Dead, guys. I think it's going to be good. Some of the ratings, people say it overtook The Walking Dead, and some people say it's better now and whatever. But to me, I love The Walking Dead. I like Fear the Walking Dead. It's not the worst show ever, but the crossover they were saying would never happen. It doesn't make sense. And they're like, oh, wait, let's connect the shows. We can make more money. People are going to be interested in that. Let's bring a character over. People are like, oh, that's a good idea. Whoa, man, where have we been doing this? Because it was hilarious when they're like, it'll never happen. But it is. So what are you talking about? Gimple and Kirkman and the other showrunner and all those people are all over the place. We're going to have Luciana back, as the actress posted something on her Instagram that she was there in Texas, so I would assume that she's there. And I like Luciana. She wasn't really in season 3. I like, Walker and Crazy Dog. So I think there's a lot going for Fear the Walking Dead season 3. There's a marathon coming up at the end of December, so you can get caught up and do all that. And I'm excited to see where it goes and how it connects. So it would be pretty cool if Proctor John is the main villain with, some of the new cast and where they're at. And hopefully they just have better storyline and dialogue that we care about these people. Because that was my biggest thing in Fear the Walking Dead. It was like, I don't care if Madison dies or Alicia dies or Nick dies or Strand or whatever. I like Daniel and I like Nick, but the rest of the cast was like, then you start to like Travis, and then the writing is just all over the place. And I'm pretty sure the goal of AMC is to have The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, kind of the Walking Dead universe year round. So you would have Fear the Walking Dead in the summer, then The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead, and then repeat Fear the Walking Dead. We have a villain now with Proctor John. The group is okay. Nick, Madison, and Alicia, they're okay. I just hope they have a little better writing. And Madison's facial expressions just need to get better. They're just like, what are you talking about? So I know it's been turned into a Fear the Walking Dead conversation, but Morgan going to Fear the Walking Dead is a big deal. Here's some of the cast having a picture on set. Strand, Coleman Domingo is taking a picture on Instagram. They post a lot of things on Instagram and give some stuff away, that this woman is still alive and who's still there. But to get back on track, guys, Morgan Jones is coming to Fear the Walking Dead, whether you like it or not. And I think it's going to draw a lot of people to that show. And I think Lenny James will be a good actor for that and a good part. Just not sure of exactly what the timeline is. Is it between season 1 and season 3, or season 3 and season 5 when Morgan's coming back around? But we already saw the backstory of when he met Eastman, so that was between season 3 and season 5 when Morgan happened there. So why would we go revisit that? And then to go all the way back from season 1 to season 3, Morgan's not nearly the same character, so why would you regress all the way back there? We don't need more of a Morgan backstory. We already have that. So with the big thing is, will it be a Fear time jump? It could be around 1 to 2 years based on the timeline of things that Fear jumps up that much, because Fear was set so far before The Walking Dead. But I think it's going to be after season 8 of The Walking Dead is where Morgan goes to Fear the Walking Dead. That's just what's leading me to the information, guys. If you can, give me a follow on Instagram and Twitter at the PT Channel, on Facebook, The Walking Dead Community Facebook page and the group, the PT Channel page. Everyone's welcome to follow those. Stay in the know by subscribing, checking out our mystery boxes. We got Walking Dead stuff, supernatural stuff, horror stuff, a bunch of things. $38 free shipping. Level 1 boxes are shipping out now. $38 through PayPal. There's some of the things you can get. Just let us know if you're interested. My Fight For Us book series is going strong. We got 4 books available now. I'm working on book 5. The big news that we posted in a couple videos earlier is that you can be a part of my book, guys. I can write you into the story. We have donations on Patreon, $15, $25. The different tiered donations get you a bigger part or a bigger role, but they're filling up fast, guys. People are interested in doing this, so if you want to be a part of it, definitely check out the Patreon page. A link is in the description. There's my 4 books available now. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions, and paperback, of course. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know your thoughts.